Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's fun to watch, Matt. He's already got 19 wins. He's going for number 20 today. So you know he's going to be amped up and ready to go. But what a competitor. I'm looking forward to watching him perform.
Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 11.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. HR, what's the key for them here tonight?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Here's Yasmani Tomas, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting third, shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air to straightaway right. Smolinski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Here's Gerard Dyson. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run, but you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this club is last in the league in on-base percentage. Not a lot of traffic on the bases for them. So they rely heavily on the long ball. We'll see some big swings. We'll see some wild swings because they just don't have enough men on base to think about maybe driving in little singles. They got to hit long balls to win.
Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that's off the left field wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something
Batting
cooking in the
fourth.
first inning,
First
even with 2
baseman.
outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a
Alonso.
chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Yonder Alonso, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back. Here's Marcell Ozuna, previously against Cole Hamels, and even 10 hits in 28 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Lagares is under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Oh, and he misses it. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting seventh.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Calhoun is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting seventh.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Aaron Sanchez.
Leading off for the Cubs.
He'll lead it off here
Catcher,
against Cole Hamels.
Aaron
And he'll
Sanchez.
power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs, two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, first baseman Ted
First pitch
Whitman.
of the at-bat on its way. Ted Whitman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound,
Center fielder,
I'm not
number
sure
11.
what does. That's 6
AJ
pitches and
Pollock.
2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
A.J. Pollock is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Digging in, Jake Smolinski. He did not play
Leading off for
last
the
night,
Brewers.
but clearly back in the
Right
starting 9 for
fielder,
this one.
Jake
Here comes the
Smolinski.
first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, that's not fair. Hey, you're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart corrals it, but the throw is not in time. Smolinski is aboard after the strikeout.
Batting ninth,
Into the
Clincher.
box now, Cole Hamels.
Hamels.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a bunt attempt here. And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
now batting
Stepping in
Center
and ready
fielder,
for another shot,
Gerard
Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
the batter
Next to
number
bat
10,
will be the Cuban
second
import,
baseman,
Yoan Moncada.
Yoan
0 for 1 for him
Moncada.
here in this one. From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Account 21.
1-1. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the. Digging in to try it again is Manny Tomas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby out.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit down the line at first. Alonso is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 15.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kyle Seager becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Yonder Alonso will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tomas is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is pulled into right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Tucker Barnhart is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off for ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in once again, Ted Whitman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love
a swing and a miss? That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Ready for another chance? Jake Smolinski. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Cole Hamels. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Smart move by Beltre there to scoop this one in foul territory. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Tomas, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre into shallow left, and that's the third out. Milwaukee leaves one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip zip. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Francisco
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Willie Calhoun swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Baseman, Kyle Seager.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Yonder Alonso.
And he lays off there 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that is through into right field for a single. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Calhoun is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Lagares. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Tomas has a play, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. We are still scoreless. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart.
Barnhart.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jake Smolinski. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Now a flare out to left center. Lindor onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Hamels. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Ryan Healy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. In there, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smolinski going back at the track. The wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Dylan Betances will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. No. Ryan Healy will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Here's Gerard Dyson. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
The batter, number 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 15.
So stepping in, Kyle Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That's the 6th hit of the night. They haven't hit a lot of balls hard. That's why that one stood out. That was one of the first ones that really they squared up all night off of him.
Here's Yonder Alonso. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Pollock. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 39 on the season for him as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Tyler Glasnow enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Nomar Mazara will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. They'll start things here at 316. 22 home runs and 55 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1. Here it is. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, then he comes back with a curveball. So difficult to not sit on that 96 and be able to react to that curveball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Nomar Mazara will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Ken Giles will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. Willie Calhoun is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Mazara moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Third baseman number 29.
Striding into the box, Adrian Beltre. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Too high, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. 0 for 4. This is line to left. Smolinski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 2-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jake Smolinski. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Greg Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Ken Giles.
J.D. Martinez will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
In now, Gerard Dyson. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Calhoun will put this one away, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains 2-2. Greg Garcia will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Travis Jankowski is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Teheran Guerrero takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Guerrero.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing to take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The 0-2 once more. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Hit on the ground to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Number 30.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Yasmani Tomas will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ballgame. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw behind the runner to second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Will Fong comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Fong. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing first base. Number 20.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Seager is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now. Now the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
2-out hit, that's a big hit. Now you've moved the winning run into scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see if they can come up with one more clutch hit and maybe win this thing on a walk-off.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tomas ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one